Hello there, beloved. This is Rick Beatty. I'm the senior minister here at Unity of Royal Oak in Royal Oak, Michigan. And it is an honor to share this time of meditation and a brief teaching together. It's the 21st day of April, 2021. And this morning, those of us who live in Michigan woke up, at least in southeastern Michigan, woke up with a dusting of snow. Now we know that it won't last, but it was beautiful. It was glorious. It was unexpected at this time of the year. But what if we just embrace it? What if we just lean into it? I often think about that. Anyway, I want to begin our time today with sharing with you the Daily Word, and I do so with permission of Unity, the publishers of Daily Word. The theme for today, again, April 21, 2021, is divine order. And the affirmation is everything in my life is working out for good. Let's say that together. Everything in my life is working out for good. How do you feel when you think about that? Do you say, oh, no, he can't mean that because, and then you fill in the blank with whatever is going on in your world that you don't like. But just like this morning, snow was temporary. Stuff comes up in life and it's temporary. Because who we are are eternal spiritual beings. The life in us lives forever. Now, what form that has, we don't know. I wouldn't pretend to tell you. You have to figure that out for yourself. Anyway, let's continue. Everything in my life is working out for good. My life is an adventure in change, and I have learned to flow with those changes by establishing myself in the spirit of divine order. Change can feel scary, especially if it involves something I didn't choose or expect. I call forth the Spirit of God within me to grow in faith and trust in divine order working in and through my life. So something unexpected happens. We can call upon that energy in us, that God life in us, and affirm that our lives are unfolding in divine order, that it is all in divine order, all things. I trust this process. I become increasingly flexible and spontaneous, relaxing into the unknown. One of those Ricisms, I call them, that I'm pretty famous for is this question when people come to me with their laundry list of all the awful things going on. And the most awful one is the one happening now. And I ask them sincerely, did you ever have something you didn't get through? Did you ever have to deal with something you didn't get through? We all deal with stuff every day. Can you imagine nature this morning? It's like, wow, there's some snow on the budding trees. There's snow on the tulips. There's snow, just a light sprinkling, just to remind us. Through my faith in God, I believe my life and all life is moving in the direction of its most perfect expression. Notice it says it's moving in the direction of its most perfect expression. It doesn't say, this is the perfect expression. My friends, you and I are evolving beings. All of life is evolving. We are shifting. My expanding awareness reveals the world to me in a new way. I am in the flow of divine order, and my life is working out for the best. I'm going to back up to the beginning of this paragraph. Through my faith in God, I believe my life and all life is moving in the direction of its most perfect expression. I believe that to be true. I perhaps didn't start out believing that to be true, but I believe it to be true now. I've been a student of Unity, of truth, for more than 45 years. And sometimes it makes a lot of sense to me. There have been times it was like, are you kidding me? But overall, everything has unfolded in the most perfect way. The only way it could. the way for the best and highest for everyone concerned, for me and everyone. The Bible verse for today is from 1 Corinthians chapter 14, verse 33. For God is a God not of disorder, but of peace. God is a God not of disorder, but of peace. And like so many of us, I was watching last night wondering what would happen when the news came on, when the verdict in Minneapolis was read. And there's no winner here, in my opinion, but the huge awakening. And certainly a group of people who have not always been seen and heard, at least in this one case, had a moment to be seen and heard. And yet when I come back to this concept of divine order, that everything is unfolding in my life and in all life, it's incremental, friends. It's progressive. We take a step and another step and another step. And long ago, I learned an important lesson. Everybody wants change. Nobody wants to change. Because we get stuck. We get stuck in the way we live, how we operate, what's going on in our world and in our lives. We get stuck there. We get stuck in habitual patterns. Those patterns are held and in the amygdala, the reptilian brain that deals with the automatic response of the body, automatic response to stimulus, to what's going on in the world around us. I know I've spoken about this idea before. What if we come up out of that place, into the frontal cortex, into the seat of reason? You see, there's a reason that we can reason. There is a purpose to our having this ability to look at the world brand new. And one of the ways that I look at my world brand new is to spend some time in the silence, in the stillness. The longer I have been involved in ministry, certainly, meditation has become one of my rocks. And it looks different all the time. A few days ago, I was up at Municipal Park in Rochester, where I live, and I sat for a long time by a little rapids where Pink Creek is running down a little rapids, and it gurgles and bubbles. And I was watching a duck, a male duck, just a little duck, a mallard, and it would fly up a stream a little bit to the place where it was calm and land and swim around a little bit. And then it would get into the flow of things and ride the little rapids, not very big at all. And then it would do it again. And I thought, this duck is playing. What about you and me? What about if we take the time to play, to notice, to pay attention? And for me, so much of that begins with meditation. So it may not have been a traditional meditation. I wasn't chanting. I wasn't sitting with my legs crossed on a cushion and all of that. But I was sitting on a park bench with life happening all around me, watching a little duck play in the rapids, and thinking about how wondrous we are all made, how we are made to play, to be alive. So I'm going to invite you to, first of all, become aware of your body and space. Are you carrying any tension, any stress with you right now in this moment? And if you are, just allow your mind to go, your awareness to go to that place in your body that's feeling tense. And I'm aware that in my right shoulder there is some discomfort, and that happens to me sometimes. I'll be 66 this year. So, this body's been pretty good to me. And I haven't always been really good to the body, although I am now. So allow yourself just to notice any tension, any stress, and allow it to drain away. Encourage it to return to the nothingness. It's just energy balled up in the muscles. This sense of tension, this sense of stress. And now we're going to start just a quick scan of our bodies from the bottoms of our feet. Wiggle your toes, your foot muscles, flex your ankles. Notice your calves and your shins and the little muscles that are there, the big muscles in the calves. Notice your knees. Flex them if you'd like. Let them release any sense of stress that may have built up this day. Whatever you're doing, whatever you've been doing today or this evening, whatever time it is where you are. And notice how when you invite your body to relax, it does. Perhaps we should do it more frequently. Continue your scan now up the big muscles of the thighs and buttocks, the glutes, the girdle of muscles that surround your waist. Let them relax. Just let them relax. Continuing your scan now up the small of your back to the middle of your back. Just notice it there. Move your shoulders. Allow them to relax. Now continue down the tops of your shoulders into your arms, the upper arm, your elbows, the lower arm, your wrists and your fingers. Everything relaxing. Bring your attention now, your awareness to your abdomen, the abdominal muscles. There's a whole bunch of them. They keep us together. They keep our core intact. Now move your awareness up to the solar plexus and then to the heart. The heart. We're in the month of April still, and April is the month for love. And its color is pink. And its location is the heart chakra, the chakra number 4, the heart itself. Symbol of love. Did you know that your heart is wise? There's tremendous wisdom. There's tremendous energy there. We can measure that energy. We can measure the electromagnetic field that the heart produces in a hospital or in a laboratory. And interestingly enough, the heart produces a stronger electromagnetic field than the brain. You see, we've always thought the brain is in charge, and I beg to differ. The heart's really in charge. We can look at the amount of information moving from the heart to the brain, more moving that direction than the other way. So, it's intriguing to me. And continue your scan now up the front of you, up your pectoral muscles. They can relax up into the throat area, the lower jaw, your lips, purse them. Bring some tension to the muscles and then let it go. That's a wonderful way to relax. And now move up into your face. Notice your lips and your nose, your cheeks, your eyes. And if you're comfortable, close your eyes or just softly focus. And now bring your attention to the back of your neck, the nape of your neck, and allow your awareness to move up the back of your scalp, the back of your head, up to the crown chakra. It is said that we human beings are the crown of creation. Some days I wonder. But I believe that we are the crown jewel and that we, of all animals, can reason and make the kinds of decisions and tools we do. There are many animals who make tools. There are many smart mammals on the planet, for sure. And it's been proven recently that even crows are quite intelligent. Notice that you're a part of life, that you are not separate from it, that we are a part of it. And tomorrow being Earth Day, I'm thinking a lot about the fact that we are called to be stewards and not masters of the environment around us, but stewards, good caretakers of it. And that needs to start with us, caring for ourselves. So that's, for me, is the primary reason that I meditate, just to get still and get centered and allow myself to experience some peace, to turn away from the outer noise, to turn away from the news for sure, and the apps on my phone that pop up and constantly are vying for my attention. I've been thinking a lot about what would it be like to live in a world with no marketing for about a week, no marketing of any kind. And now we're going to take 3 deep breaths together. Take a deep breath in. Hold it. Sigh it out. And the reason I ask you to sigh that breath out, and I want you to feel it. Again, when we breathe in, we expand. We feel the tension of air filling our lungs from the bottom to the top, and then we hold it a moment, and then we sigh it out. I want you to notice how that feels. So take a deep breath in, hold it, sigh it out. And as you do, get a sense of release. Releasing any remaining tension in your body. Releasing from your mind anything that is annoying you or distracting to you. Releasing from your beliefs anything that no longer serves you. And now is the time for us to follow the next breath inward. To that place within us where we perceive that the presence of the living God dwells. And listen to the music that Kim Lange, our creative director, composed. It's called 6 Degrees of Meditation. And allow yourself to just be for a few minutes in this space. And if any noise should distract you, or if your thinking should wander off, simply bring your attention back to your breath and follow the next breath inward. Focus on the breath will always reconnect me, at least. It just brings me right back to center, which is the place where I love to be. And I invite you to open your mind up to the spring energy, the energy of new life. Even in spite of a little bit of snow, it's just a temporary setback. New life is happening all around us. And it's happening through us to the extent to which we allow it. Breathe and allow your breath to rise and fall with God. As you breathe in and exhale, beloved friends, as you continue to just hold this space in meditation, this soft focus on the environment around you, I invite you to use your power of imagination to see this spring unfolding differently perhaps than any other. Because this spring can unfold within you, brand new. As we slowly emerge from this pandemic, and please don't rush. Please don't throw your caution to the wind. We're not quite there. But we feel it, don't we, that there's something new unfolding, something new happening. And that can happen in us, through us, if we're willing. And that can change many things about our culture and about our society. But it requires that we be awake and aware and open to the movement of the living God. And that often for me comes in meditation, as divine wisdom, as a download, if you will, of ideas and newness. Today, this very day, there are many people making their transition away from this planet, letting go of the life of the body and moving on to whatever's next. And there are also many souls coming into a body, awakening, babies crying. This is the wonder of life happening all around us. Spring for me this year is about new life and a new way to live and a new way to be. So let us take a moment now to call to mind people, places, circumstances, situations that we are holding in prayer, that we are holding in the light and in the love that is God. And we trust and know that God is everywhere present equally. One presence, one power, one life. We share it. If we could really grasp that truth, we would change the world in a moment. We bless the dear ones that you're holding in your mind and the ones that I'm holding in my mind. We bless people who are honestly and earnestly engaged with the process of change, embracing the emerging and unfolding divine order of all things. And I'm especially mindful of Earth Day tomorrow. 51 years we've been celebrating Earth Day. I think it's time we pick up the pace. I don't know of another planet that we have available to us to live on. And my prayer for us all is that we not allow things to get to a crisis point before we change them. That we awaken and become aware enough and resilient enough and open to the movement of God enough that we notice the little nudges when they come before it's a calamity. And we allow this meditational prayer to end as we release the energy that is amassed in us out as love and light and hope and renewal and spring. Come back to this time and place now, knowing that at any moment that you choose, you can return to meditation. The simplest way is just to notice your breath and notice the life that it contains. You are amazing. You are made in the image and after the likeness of God. You are a unique emanation of that life that we all share. No one can do exactly what you can do. No one else has exactly your gifts and talents. My greatest joy in life these days is to walk with people as they have questions or to journey with them through the stuff of their lives. My greatest joy is to know that you too are awakening to the more that is alive in you. And I call that more God. If I can help in some way, please visit our website and connect with me. My email address is ric@unityofroyaloak.org. And our website is unityofroyaloak.org. You can send me a prayer request. I'll print it off and put it in the box. If you ask, I will send you a prayer back. If you're looking for encouragement, I will do my best. If you're looking for an authentic community to be a part of, I think that we are one. And virtual right now, but we will emerge as a hybrid community. It's in the plans, in the thinking. It's on the horizon. We are grateful for those who contribute to this ministry that we co-create, that we have regrown over 7 years from a handful of people to 100 plus, more than 118 members now, and maybe 150 or 60 involved. It's hard to track because I can't see you all anymore, but soon. God knows. Anyway, thank you for your contributions. You can make them via our website at unityofroyaloak.org. There's a button labeled Donate. You'll also find at the lower right corner our address on our website if you choose to mail a gift, a love offering of any kind. how much, that's between you and God. The energy of it is what sustains us. My friends, let's bless the earth. Let's lean into the weak. Let us all remember that the light of God surrounds us. The love of God enfolds us. The power of God protects us. And the presence of God watches over us. Wherever we are, God is. All is well. Make it an amazing week. Come check us out on Sunday morning. I'm going to be talking about love is on the move through the way we care for the earth. Namaste.